Hi, it's Pam and Susan at Regeneration
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about some technology that we have that is for fat burning and muscle building, and it's called an Aphrodite sculpt, or we call it A-Sculpt for short, so that's easy to say. Anyway, basically this is the machine, and it's similar to machines that a lot of plastic surgeries and doctors have in their offices, but this technology, we are able to offer it at a little bit more affordable price than what you will find in some of those medical facilities. So we're currently have a special. We offer a pack of 4 treatments for $600. So that's basically boils down to $150 a treatment. But we don't really want to just sell you one treatment, because you need to have at least 4 in order to, in order to get the result that you want. And so I've done 4, and I will tell you what it's done for me is it helped to, I'm 70, and it flattened my abs amazingly, and it really built up my core so that I could literally feel those core muscles that they had been activated. And so now I'm able to have better posture. It helps with back pain. And, I do not have the 70-year-old belly.
That she did. And let's talk about that. As a trainer, this device, as she's talking about, it's actually sculpted her into a thinner belly. I wanted to ask her how it works inside the cellular components of the adipose cells, which are our fat cells, and how this device can help and enhance your gym activity if you're working on your core, if you've had a C-section and you've got the folding and you can't do the standard exercising that normal people can do that haven't had a C-section. And I want Pam to explain to us how that will work inside of our cells. So
Sure.
How does that work, Pam?
So this is body sculpting, which is obviously more for cosmetics, but it also has other effects. So if you're going to the gym, how many sit-ups or how much core activity can you do in one sitting? This one 30-minute session is like doing 20,000 sit-ups.
Which is huge.
Which is huge. And there's no after effects. You're not going to walk out of here feeling sore the next day. Or if you are, it's very minimal. I mean, I never felt sore. I never missed a beat. I thought it was great when I did my 4 sessions.
So how does it get these cells? How can it fix those cells? What does it do for the cells?
So there's a radio frequency component that's kind of like almost like a TENS unit or a microcurrent or some current that's going through your body, and that simulates, when you put it on your abs, it simulates doing sit-ups.
So it's a thermogenic burn.
And then the other portion is the fat burning, which is definitely, it's heat, it's infrared, and it's thermogenic, and you're burning the fat.
Melting.
So these two have both technologies combined. They're to build the muscle and melt the fat. These two on the other side of the machine, which people often use like on thighs or butts or something like that, and arms too. You can use it on your arms. But these are only muscle building. There's no fat burning on this technology, because there are people that are actually slim and they don't really need to burn any fat. They just have no muscle tone
or muscle structure,
and they don't want to work out that hard at the gym. But it's a lot easier if you get something like this done to get you started, and then you do your regular exercise 3 times a week or whatever, and then you can maintain it that way.
Exactly.
But this is a rapid way to accelerate your muscle building and your fat loss.
And if you've had a C-section, you already know that you can't perform the normal activities of core building that people without a C-section or a severe hysterectomy can do. I'm a normal person, didn't have a C-section. So I can sit and twist and twist and turn my upper body and my core. Many people cannot, and they never get the experience of having that flatter appearance in their middle or a heavier, intense core structure because they can't perform that. This device will actually help you build and develop that core and that structure underneath that you need. And
it can also be beneficial for cellulite.
And which is a big deal. The thermogenic component and the infrared and the microcurrents will stimulate that deep cellular activity that stimulates what your muscles need to build that core and to flatten that area. And this is the next best thing to help those people that are in the middle of, I can't do all of these at the gym. The gym is not, I'm in pain. This is the type of activity that gets you going and keeps your strength building. We are in new stages of health, new dynamics of health. Our bodies are being retrained and we're learning new modalities to help us strengthen without having that gym, 5 hours a week in the gym. So that is why we recommend that any of you that are out there that need to have the start of this, I strongly urge you to come and check it out, because the plastic surgeons have all of these machines in their offices for this very reason that Pam and I are discussing today. And Pam has actually used it. We're both older women. You can't believe our ages, but it's amazing. I look at her and I'm like, wow, it has done a tremendous amount of work just to her middle.
Yeah, it has helped me to be able to, I can pull in my core muscles and feel that they're there. I'm 70, I was not feeling that at all, but now I can feel my core and it works. And also, I can do planks, and because you have to pull in, you have to use your core. So now I can do things that I was not able to do at the gym before, but I can do them in my bedroom on the floor if I want to. I can do crunches, sit-ups, planks, all of those things where I couldn't before because I was having neck pain, back pain, and different things like that, and it was hampering my ability to exercise at the gym. So we have, besides this, we have several other pieces of technology that can help you to get your body where you want it to be. We have cold plunge, which is great for fat burning. We have an infrared sauna, which is very good for detox, for dieting, for fat burning. And we have something called the Flopresso, which we did a video on earlier, which is for lymphatic drainage. And a lot of times, and it's a great detox, and a lot of times people that are trying to get their cellulite gone or trying to work on their body, they get stuck because things are not moving properly. Things are not flowing, things are not detoxing the way they should be, and your body gets stuck in a cycle. So this is another piece of technology that we have that can help you to get the body that you want.
And you don't have to spend all those hours at the gym, and many people don't have the time. And your young trainers, I love all my trainers. I'm a trainer, I was a young trainer too. But as we age and as the world has changed, our bodies have changed, and the way we approach our health today is different than it was 20 years ago. And the detoxification that these types of machines provide are the start of your cellular health and the strength that you need to give you the strength that you need. So I highly recommend, if you're on that verge and you just cannot go to that gym and do all those, sit-ups and, leg ups, it's very difficult to build a core the way we used to do it. And these provide us the ability to do it without all of that extensive work.
Absolutely. So give us a call at 850-542-1970 if you want more information about these services. There's not any place in town where you're going to get it for less. And we're here for you to try to help you with your health and wellness journey.
Thank you. Have a great day.